Hi BCC, it's a beautiful day today, and just in case all the days are merging into one, today is Saturday. You are so close to being at the end of your first week of isolation, and you've all done so well! Today I wanted to share some practical tips on how you can give your burdens to the Lord. Amy shared a really beautiful song in our messenger group, so if you haven't checked it out, please do. But she also shared about how we should share with other Christians, and she's so right, because by sharing it with other Christians, you have a prayer army right behind you who will listen, support, pray and encourage you. I have found that in my most weakest times, sharing it with a really close friend has always helped me to be able to get back up and to carry on. My next tip is to say it out loud. As much as it's scary sometimes to admit that we have a burden, saying it out loud is so freeing, but also I feel like it helps me to fully give it over. When I keep it in and praying it inside, I don't always feel like I've fully given it over, so to say it out loud really helps. Soak it up in scripture. Scripture is ultimately the most important tip I can give you. So do you remember those Bible verses I told you to go and look into at the beginning? This is where they come in handy. So I'm going to let you know them again. Ready? Psalm 55 verse 22, Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30, 1 Peter 5 verse 7, 2 Corinthians 11 verse 28. My next tip is to sing worship songs, sing them over you, because that is just so powerful. But it also helps me to get into that mindset to be in the presence of God. So, surrounding yourself with others, this is where you can use your messenger group. There are loads of us on here. We are your prayer warriors. We also have the prayer chain. Take a deep breath, take 5 minutes of concentrating on deep breathing, switch on some worship music and spend time in His presence. I've realised the more I do this, the easier it is to give my burdens to the Almighty One. Sometimes I will even shout, "I'm giving this to you, God." Recently, I've been trying to put this into practice. It's easy to say that we're going to do things, but until we actually practice them and hone in on those skills, we can't, we're not going to get any further. So that is why I say practice what we preach. And we certainly have more times on our hands. Want to encourage you guys to use this time wisely. For once we have no distractions, we have no work to do unless you're a key worker. So use this time to be in His presence. This is your time. So those are my practical skills. Now to our next challenge. So we are going to go on to a new topic tomorrow, but I want you to guess the topic. And to give you a helping hand, you need to go and study the scriptures. Numbers 6 verses 22 to 27 and Ephesians 1 verse 3. I'll give you a clue. It's made up of 4 words, so it's a sentence. I'd also would love to hear what your plans are for today. My plans include some gardening, making my first ever coffee cake, so wish me luck, and getting stuck into a good book. So I hope you all have a really lovely day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! Mwah!